Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, and in today's video we're going to be talking about an end of an era. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, and let us get into the video. So ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, you joined me on probably one of the worst days so far during my 30-day challenge. As you can see, it is pouring down with rain, but I will not let that stop me from doing a video. And today's video, as the title suggests, is about the end of an era. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today Valentino Rossi has announced his retirement. He is going to be retiring from MotoGP and professional racing at the end of this season. So we are going to be losing one of the greatest riders to have ever lived to retirement. Not necessarily being a bad thing, considering Valentino Rossi has been riding, or racing should I say, since about 1993. As you guys already know through obviously watching MotoGP, Valentino Rossi has won multiple titles on multiple different brands, from 125, 250, 500s, and obviously the Premier class that we're in now. He won his first title with Aprilia back in 1997, I believe it was, on the Aprilia RS 125. He then won his second title on the Aprilia RS 250, I believe in 1998 or 99. He then went on to his debut season in MotoGP in the 500cc class, when they used to be a thing back in the day, and he won his first title on the NSR 500, I think it was. He's since gone on to win, I think it was another 6 titles. If I remember rightly, he won multiple titles with Yamaha and Honda. So I'd say he's well worthy of his retirement. Valentino Rossi is currently 42. He's pretty much won everything there is to win in MotoGP. Like I've already said, 125, 250, 500s, and then the Premier class we have today. So as you can imagine, he's been there, done that, got multiple t-shirts, and has lived to tell the tale. He has had the odd 1 or 2 massive accidents that have seen him laid up for a couple of months. I think notably he had one injury a couple of years back which broke his leg quite badly, and I think he was out of racing for about 2 months. I think it was 2-3 months, and that for a MotoGP rider is a hell of a long time. I think the best years of his life were when he was with the Repsol Honda team in MotoGP, when he had his infamous rivalries with the likes of Max Biaggi, Sete Gibernal, and Jorge Lorenzo. So it's an end of an era. I think he deserves his retirement now, I'll be honest. There's not much more that he can win or hope to win in MotoGP. Whether he'll move on to something bigger and better, we don't know. A lot of people speculated that he was going to go on to run his own GP team, but I don't think that's going to happen. As much as we'd all like to see him run his own MotoGP team, I don't think that's going to happen. There has been rumours in the past where people have suggested that to end his career, he should start his own team and use Ducatis. There would be something cool to see, but again, I don't think that's going to happen, if I'm honest. And if it were to happen, I honestly don't think Valentino Rossi would want to be part of that. If he's not riding himself, I don't think he could, or I don't think he'd want to, should I say, be a team boss. I mean, if I was riding for as long as he was, and all of a sudden nothing, I would be a bit sketchy as well. So I'd be like, no, I want to be on a bike. If I'm not on a bike, I don't want to know. And to be fair, I wouldn't blame him for that either. I would probably be exactly the same. If I can't ride a bike, if I got to a point where I had enough money behind me to start my own team or whatever, if it got to a point where I had enough money behind me to start my own team, just wipe the lens, sorry. Like I said, it is pissing down with rain, so please forgive me. If I wasn't in a position where I could afford to run my own team or be a rider in my own team, I think I'd just give up altogether and enjoy retirement. I mean, Valentino Rossi's been in the Premier class as a rider for the best part of 20 years. So I think like I said, he's well deserved of his retirement. No one can begrudge him that. Where do I see Valentino Rossi going from here? Is anybody's guess, I'll be honest. I don't fucking know myself. I mean, it's not like I'm his best mate or anything, do you know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me, however, if he does end up doing something in either Formula 1 or World Superbikes, I reckon. Because I reckon he's still got it to be able to race at a professional level. But whether he chooses to or not is another matter. I mean, I wouldn't begrudge him if he didn't. Do you know what I mean? But he is such a well-known name in all over the world. Do you know what I mean? And just to give you an idea of how, you know, important or how influential Valentino Rossi actually is, when it comes to people signing contracts for the ongoing seasons and stuff like that, everyone waits to see what Valentino Rossi does. And once Valentino Rossi is signed with whoever he's going to sign for, everyone else then falls into place, all the way from MotoGP all the way down to BSB. Do you know what I mean? That just shows how much of a massive influence this guy is. Like I said, I would not begrudge him some time off. He deserves it. He's raced enough. I mean, I'm not being funny, but when the guy started, he looked like a baby-faced assassin. You know, he was so young, so fresh-faced and so on. Look at him now. The poor sod looks like he hasn't slept in about 6 months. But, you know, like I said, he's done his bit for motorcycle racing, I think. He's done his bit for MotoGP and all his sponsors. I think it's only fair that they give him a rest. Do you know what I mean? There's no reason for him to be, you know, beating himself up, trying to race when his body can't do it anymore. Well, I say his body can't do it anymore. I'm assuming his body can't do it anymore. I might be wrong. He might turn around and say, oh, do you know what? I can still race, but I'm going to retire anyway. Again, if that's the case, then cool. You know, he deserves his time off. He deserves that bit of respite. And if he took a season out of racing and came back and was like, do you know what? I've had a year out. I'm fitter and stronger than I've ever been. I'm coming out of retirement, fuck it, and show you all you young lads how to fucking ride properly. You know, if he was to do that, then, you know, that's ballsy to say the least. But like I say, that's a very, very, very far-fetched idea. I can't imagine Valentino Rossi coming out of retirement. Once he's retired, that'll be it, no more. Obviously he'll keep his hand in with like supermoto and off-roading and stuff like that, and I mean, he might even try his hand at Formula 1. There was rumours a few years back that he was tempted to ditch riding motorcycles altogether and go to Formula 1. If he did that, you know, he'd definitely give Lewis Hamilton a run for his money and some of the younger stars over there. But who knows? Nobody knows what the future holds. The only person who knows what they're going to do and when they're going to do it is Valentino Rossi himself. I do apologise that this is going to turn from a motovlog to a shouting contest between me and the rain. I do apologise. This really is not my idea of a good time. As always, ladies and gents, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for all the love and comments and thumbs up that I'm getting. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. It helps get the channel promoted to new and returning viewers. And if you could do me a massive favour and just give this video a thumbs up, that would be absolutely amazing, and I will love you for it. And as always, ladies and gents, without you there would be no channel. So again, thank you so much for all the support and the love. As I always say, you know, you guys are amazing. I know I haven't got a massive following on YouTube right now, but for the core subscribers that I do have, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Unfortunately, today's video has been hampered somewhat by this absolutely monumentally shit weather. So as I was saying, you know, you guys are amazing. Thank you for sticking around. Like I said, you guys are amazing. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to click the like button, click the bell. If you're not already a subscriber, consider subscribing. And if you've got any comments or questions, please feel free to put it in the comments box down below. and I will do my best to answer them as quickly, politely, efficiently and honestly as I can. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, you have been awesome. I've been Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, saying look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe on the roads, be careful of COVID-19, be safe, be happy, and as always, adios.